All right. We are back 2 weeks from last time. A week and yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're back. Welcome back to the Bailey Boy Show,
Mm-hmm.
our new bi-weekly podcast.
Yep.
But we're back. How was Halloween? Did you have a good Halloween weekend, as they say?
I had a good Halloween weekend. It was fun. I
Good
dressed
Halloween
up as
weekend.
a 70s hair banging hair metal dude.
Hmm. Very generic costume.
Right. I know. And then I
Where's
had
the
a lot
effort?
of hair. I had a wig. Maybe I can see the wig from here. Maybe not.
Uh, we went out a couple days. We were the first day. I was happy wife, happy life, as they say. So I
Fair.
was Flynn from the Tangled movie. But
Flynn from the Tangled movie.
yeah, it's Disney Princess.
Was Lucy the horse?
No, although that would have been
Ah,
fucking great. Yeah.
missed opportunity.
But anyway, second day we did the Surf's Up characters. We did Chicken Joe and Cody Maverick. That was funny.
You're such a wholesome family.
I know. We're just we're just out here living life as if we're 32 and not 22.
Right. That's funny as hell.
But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
happy 10th episode.
Yay, we
I
made it.
mean,
A decade of episodes. Wow. Woo.
wow. Whew. Man, let's go for a decade more. But anyway,
Yes.
for the 10th episode, we have our top 10 party songs of all time.
Yes,
Do
we do.
you would you like to go first? Do you have any that you are thinking of that didn't make the top 10, or are you just going to jump right in?
Honorable mentions are all songs I like that people won't know. So I'll just jump
Okay.
right into the 10th and go up from there. What do you think? Is that a good idea?
That sounds good. Yeah. Give us number
Okay.
10.
I have a. Let me see if there's nothing. Okay, there's nothing back here. Because if there's something like fishy or something, I write some wild shit in here, man. Okay.
Got a doodle
Number
dick on the
10.
back.
Can't Tell Me Nothing by Kanye.
Okay.
Hmm? Hmm? Number
Okay.
9. Way Too Sexy by Drake
I
and
knew that
Future.
was going to be on your list. I knew that was going to be on your list.
Bangers. Some good times were made with that song.
Uh,
Number 8. Jesus in Berlin by Nolzwei. Or however the fuck you say it. Great memories to that boy as well.
Jesus in Berlin.
I've never been when I went out with my friends. We're not monetized, so we can sing, right? Is that?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
either. Number 7. Dirty Bit to Shots Transition. It has to be that transition. I know I'm breaking all the rules here, but it has to be the dirty bit to I don't want to take some pictures. I just want to take some shots. I don't want to take some pictures. I just want to take some shots.
I
Take
gotta
some
say, so far this list, I've like instantly remembered only two songs. The other ones I had to like think about or have you sing for me to remember them. So,
Fair, fair, fair. This one you won't have to remember. Number 6, Pepas Tiesto remix.
yes, yeah,
That
okay.
one is number 6 on my list. I'm sorry. My
I don't know. I mean,
my first ones are kind of weird, but it's just, you know.
hey, you gotta do the list to you. That's why we each have our own individual lists.
Exactly. Exactly. Number 5, the Lose Yourself Levels remix.
Lose Yourself Levels
I
remix.
have
Oh,
looked
Eminem.
I have looked for this song for so long and I can never find it and I've only heard it in levels where it's like dun, 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 and
Oh
then like you
yeah.
do the music and then like it never the normal beat of the music never drops and it transitions to the thing that's like dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, then you like the work of a specific DJ. Then that dude was mixing it up.
I don't know who the hell it is. Kind of like that song that we heard in Tampa that Steven was like, "Oh my god, this song is cool as hell, bro." And then he went over there. He's like, "What is this song? It's not Shazam." And he's like, "This is my song, bro." You remember that?
Yeah, some people got some good stuff.
Right. And he's like, "Yeah, it's not on anything. It's on SoundCloud or something." I'm like, "Damn, bro. Fuck." Anyway, number 4, "Stronger" by Kanye. Or
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
make it do
You
it.
got some older songs on there, which is fun. I definitely have some older stuff on mine
Yeah.
as well. So
And then the top three, going into the top three. In number three, we have Gasolina by Daddy Yankee.
Nice. Yeah. Got the bronze.
You know that? Number two, believe it or not, S&M by Rihanna.
Yeah, I knew there was gonna be at least one Rihanna song on yours.
Yep. also,
I also
also,
knew that.
before let's work it for that number one. Before I tell you the number one, I was out this Friday
You know.
and I met somebody that shares my thoughts about Rihanna and Zendaya. That Rihanna is hotter than Zendaya. I know I'm dropping names and like going like Hollywood. If you're watching this, I am sorry. I never met any of them. However, this is my opinion. Rihanna is hotter than Zendaya, and I
Hey,
met somebody
listen.
that shares that view with me.
Is this person female or male? First
Male,
off. Okay.
male.
Secondly, that's just the wrong opinion. But I mean, that's just my opinion.
Fair, fair opinion. Fair opinion.
All right, give us the number one. What you got? Number one
The
party
way
songs
I
of all
are.
time.
The
The Way
way
I
I
Are is
are.
number one? No way.
The way I are by
Okay.
Timbaland or whatever.
Yeah,
Only
Timba,
because
Timba.
it was my 23rd birthday and I was at Styx. And the last thing I remember before I remembered this was chugging like a pitcher of I don't know what, man. It was just a
Yeah,
pitcher. I
$5
chugged.
pitcher night. Yeah.
And then I just remember like that song coming up and I was like, "Whoa." And I was back for that song only. Like I blacked into the song and then I woke up in my bed the next day.
Very nice. Yeah.
So yeah,
The Way
that's
I
my
Are is a
list.
good one. That was a good one. So I got some honorable mentions, and I probably have too many honorable mentions, but here's the thing. Is back in the day, my drunk name was DJ ZJ because I would just always ask for the aux.
Yep.
Be like, "Yo, let me play you some shit." And so I have a lot of songs that we played, but I want to preface my list with I think there are probably better party songs, but I am associating each one of these songs with a specific memory.
Fair.
So that's how I kind of made my list. But my honorable mentions got to go to Blue by what's her name, Baby Rexa and David Guetta. Songs straight fire,
Classic.
straight fire. And another honorable mention, which I had like so many songs written out and was just like I'm gonna rank all of these. Like, or I pretty much looked at my liked songs playlist and was just like, okay, how am I gonna do this?
Yeah.
But anyway, Way I Are is on my honorable mention. Sorry,
Oh.
I didn't make the top 10.
Fair.
Didn't
No
make it.
worries.
But it's a good song. It's a good song.
Good song. Great song. Amazing song. Best song.
I'm genuinely curious to see your reaction to some of mine because you're gonna be like, fuck. But anyway, and number 10, Crab Rave by Noise Storm.
Fair. Good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got quite a bit of memories associated with that song. Yeah. Number 9 is Love Sosa by Chief Keef.
Oh yes. Good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I a lot of these songs on my list I like found after their heyday, Like I thought they were sick as fuck after they were extremely popular. But anyway, number 8, Sicko Mode by Travis
Sicko
Scott.
Mode.
Yeah, that one's not one of my like favorite ones, but just because I've seen you rap the entirety of that song so many times, it's very memorable.
I guess my two honorable mentions would have been Sicko Mode and Mobamba. You can't go wrong with those.
Okay, so we're reaching a point in the list where like I feel like some of these songs people will disagree with, but like I said, I preface this with I attach these songs to certain memories. And so at number 7, I have Hot Girl Bummer by Black Bear.
Aha.
That was like hugely popular during the COVID years when we were doing all those get-togethers in the dorms since we were like one of 4 people that was living on campus during COVID.
Yeah, we were holding the fort down, man.
Yeah.
Hot Girl
At
Bummer.
number 6, Calabria 2008 by Inner and Natasja.
Yes.
Natasja.
Easy now, no need to go down.
All right.
Dude, I went out this Friday and they played that shit at the club. I was going crazy.
Yeah, it goes hard. Like, get your blood pumping.
Yep.
Number 5, top 5, we got Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights.
Yeah, yeah. The
It's a good
weekend,
song.
we're big weekend appreciators. Our group
Hmm.
was. We listen to the weekend all the
So
time.
much. That
The
song,
Hills.
that song, I felt like it was healing my heart. I remember when it
Which
came
one?
out.
Oh, Blinding Lights.
Because I was like, oh, I got my heart broken. Oh no, oh no. And then that song came out, and I'm like, I can't listen to the song, man, because my heartbreak's gonna fix. I need my heartbreak to stay hungry.
Okay, at number 4, Hotel Room Service by Pitbull. Hotel,
Yes.
motel, holiday.
Holiday, we at the hotel.
Dude, when you hear that song, you just can't help but fucking move. Like that
That
shit gets you jumping up and down so
that is
quickly.
true. You go
At
crazy.
number 3, I've got Paypas by Faruko Tiesto remix.
Mm-hmm. Tiesto remix.
I I think the reason that one's so high for me is just spring break. Like that was played at literally every night, and
Yep.
we went hard as fuck for that song.
Oh yeah.
Number 2, Mr. Brightside by the Killers. So good.
Ew.
What do you mean, ooh? Nah.
When I'm
Mr.
blasted
Brightside goes
drunk, anything
so
goes,
hard.
man. You could play any song and I'll jam and go wild. Even that one. But like, I'm okay.
I don't. You have had to have been in the club or like at a frat party, and that song gets played, and there is not a single person who is silent. Everyone is singing that song.
I'm singing it
Everyone.
out like I'm crying singing it.
Well, yeah. I
Because I'm
mean,
like,
we're
oh my god, I don't want to sing this, but here I am. Kind of like when
and
Jakai goes, "Oh, join me," because he's like, he's suffering, so he's like, might as well join him, man. You can't beat him, join him. So you're just like,
right, yeah.
and you're like crying, and they're like, "Oh my god, he loves this song." It's like, make it stop.
And number 1, another one that people might meme on, but "No Hands" by Waka Flocka Flame.
Fair, fair, fair,
Song goes
fair.
so hard.
I'll add that one to my honorable mentions.
That song came out I don't know how many years ago, and it is still like the top play at every
Yep.
club, party, anything. It's
I
always on
mean,
the list.
Homeboy went to SIU anyway, and so
I don't remember. I
it
know
made a
you.
comeback whenever he came over.
Oh yeah.
Whenever it was either right before or right after the Steel Bridge competition we went to.
Hmm.
Our very last year, he pulled up the campus, didn't he?
Yeah, he was he had a concert on campus. I think it was like
Waka Flocka.
the weekend after we came back,
Mm-hmm.
because I know some Steel Bridge people who went to the concert. We didn't, but yeah.
Imagine like coming up to somebody and be like, "Oh, hi, how you doing? What's your name? Oh, my name's James. What's your name? Oh, my name is Waka Flocka Flame." It's like, oh, cool.
Yes, sir, Mr. Flame.
Yes, sir, Mr. Flame, Mr. Waka Flocka Flame.
All right. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I was cleaning my lens. My
We're gonna have to get like a fine jar, and anytime like
bad.
anybody that does something stupid or unprofessional, like a yawn or anything like that.
Like
Oh
that.
boy. I mean, I guess it's a form of content. I don't know. Anyway, for the audio listeners, he just picked up a rubber duck.
Yes, I did. I always keep
Okay,
that
we're
rubber duck with me.
transitioning.
Sorry.
Smooth transition right there. About as smooth as you can get. Anyway, No Nut November.
Mm.
How hard is that? I've never attempted. You attempt like every year. So.
Oh, it's hard, bro.
What's going on? How are you doing? Let's check in on you today.
I'm okay.
How's No Nut November going?
You can see I'm more talkative.
You got some pent up energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember y'all doing that, and I was always like the participator of No Shave November. But
Shave.
I've refused to participate in the no nut
Mhm.
traditions, especially since when all of our college friends decided they were going to do it. I've had a girlfriend slash fiance, and I'm like, yeah, there's no fucking way. Sorry.
Not strong enough for this.
But
Boy.
anyway, sorry, mom and dad, if you're listening. Anyway, yeah, I've never participated, but you guys made a bet one year. I don't even remember what the bet was for. I just know that like,
Cases of beer.
oh, was it cases?
It was
Like
like
for every day you had to give them that many beers.
you bought a 30 pack, and then like for every day that you survived, it was one less beer you had to give out.
Huh.
So like if you
Interesting.
survived for 2 days, you would give out 28 beers of your 30 pack because
Gotcha.
30 days, 30 pack. So
Yeah.
like if you survive the
Uh,
30 days, you don't have to give out any beers.
right. Did you what? How far did you and because I know you and Steven did it one year. How far did y'all make it that year? Because that was the year the bet happened, right?
Yeah, I think Steven won.
Did
I don't
Steven win?
remember. I
I
don't
thought
remember
Lance
who won
won.
because it was just it was November. Funny
Oh,
enough,
right. Yeah.
Lamau, and it was like me, Steven, John, Kai, and who else?
Lance was
Did
definitely playing and was
Lance
Stone.
and Stone. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Stone and Lance lost like on day 2 or 3.
I thought Lance won. Maybe I got that
Lance, you're
backwards.
right. Lance did win because I didn't remember because Lance was he didn't live in the apartment. He lived at the
Yeah.
house, and I remember talking at the house because all I remember is like Stone lost day 2 or something. He was out, and then like me and John, we went to like we had the first day of November, and then we went to Charlotte for a conference.
Yeah.
And we stayed in Charlotte for like 4 days. So like it was easy to like stay off of it because we were in a house with like 9 dudes and like 2 bedrooms. So like
Yeah.
we were chilling, right? However, that conference was wild, bro. Every chair I saw in that conference, I wanted to flip over. I was like, "Oh my god, what is going on?" And it was like it's dude, it's scary. It's like a superpower. You know what I mean? It's like there's that video of that guy. It's like
Uh,
it's day 20 of No Nut November. I can't move my toes anymore, but I can move shit with my mind.
dude, I remember. I don't even like. I think this was when we were still living together that this was happening.
Hmm.
And I remember y'all like we were at the table and all three of us were like eating breakfast or something, and y'all were talking about like the superpowers you were getting from,
Hmm.
participating. And you're just like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I wouldn't know, but yeah. And then like 2 or 3 days later, I think one of you like lost. You were like,
Yeah,
yeah. I don't remember which one it was, but
I think I failed first, and then Steven failed second,
gotcha. Yeah.
and then yeah, and then Lance ended up winning, and he's like, "I win, bro. Yeah."
But even I
Yeah.
think Lance won, but didn't he only make it to like 17? I don't think anybody made it all month.
Oh yeah, no one made it all month. I don't even know if he made it halfway. It's impossible, man. Like I'm convinced there's. Well, I mean, maybe a Zen monk.
Oh yeah. A monk
Like
could definitely do it. A monk
yeah,
probably already is doing it, but
yeah, a monk has been doing it. Yeah.
right,
No, I can't do it, man. I don't know.
Yeah. So getting out of that,
Moving on.
moving on. Wine country moments. You got any favorite wine country moments for me? Now, backstory for those of you who don't live in or know much about Carbondale. It's wine country down there. Lots of wineries around, and when we were of age,
Hmm.
we would regularly go and hang out at some of these wineries on the weekends just for a chiller experience. And I
Insane.
don't know. I thought those weekends were fun because we would never go with like a big group. It was always kind of like a who wants to go this weekend kind of deal, and there'd be like 5 or 6 of us. It was more
Right.
intimate.
Yeah, I agree. Um, I don't know. Whenever we were blasted after the Brewfest was pretty fun, but I don't
That
remember
was
much. So,
I think we only went to one winery that day. We went to Von Jakob, which that
yeah.
one was one of our favorites just because a lot of people we knew worked there, but
Hmm.
also it was like the closest one or one of the closest
And it
ones.
was on the way to Havisham's also, so it's like a
Yeah,
win-win.
the bourbon bar.
It's
Yeah.
like I might as well go to the bourbon bar.
I was thinking about the bourbon bar the other day and I was like, I need to find something
Hmm.
that is like this
Similar.
somewhere.
Yeah,
I was like, please.
for sure.
That it was so good. It was so nice. Man, I should have
But
gotten
yeah,
the
I don't know.
best.
You remember whenever the Legacy folk came back, and we went
Yes.
to like 3 of them, and we did that winery crawl.
Yeah, we did. We did. I think we did. I think this happened several times, but I remember going to Alto with the Legacy people,
Yeah,
and we went to Owl Creek, maybe. I think.
yeah. We started off at Owl Creek, then we went to Blue Sky. Then we went to Alto Pass.
I don't remember Blue Sky. I don't think
I
we
don't
went to Blue
remember Blue
Sky.
Sky either. You're right.
Cool.
I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
I said it and I was like, no, I don't think we went there.
I
Never
don't
mind.
think that's right. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't. We don't have to sit here and recall each one, but I do like. There was one trip where like people came back to visit, and we did the wine country, and that was the night that we went and did the big table. Excuse me, at
True. True.
Midland Inn.
Yeah, true. We finished it off at Midland. I think we went to Owl Creek, um, Starview, then Alto Pass, then Midland.
Yeah,
Does that sound right?
yeah. That sounds right. Starview is kind of cool. It's not as like touristy as the rest of them. I
Yeah.
will tell you one of my favorite wine country moments for sure is but I went to Blue Sky once, but it was me, you, Max, Walker.
At Starview,
No, at Blue Sky.
it was Blue Sky.
Yeah, it was like a smaller group, and it was like us 4 or 5,
Oh yeah,
and it was
yeah.
like super cold outside. It
And it
was
was
like right
dark
before
already.
right before the wineries were like about to close for the year,
Mm-hmm.
and we sat like right underneath the heater and just like bullshitted for
Yeah.
quite a while, basically until they closed.
Right. I remember
Yeah.
that. That was fun. That was a pretty fun night.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like wine, like in terms of best moments for wine country, it's hard to do because, like, when you think of like best moments at a bar, you're always thinking about like your most hype nights and something that
Right.
like got your blood pumping. But like the
Exactly.
wineries is different. You go to the wineries to have a more personal experience,
Exactly. I agree.
which we tapped into our more personal experiences more often in our senior year. You're like,
Agreed. Yeah, we did. We had a lot of those, huh?
yeah, we were done with the darties. We were like, we're established gentlemen now.
Yeah.
Drinking the wine and then going to Havisham Bourbon Bar and paying
Right.
$30 for 2 drinks.
Right. Oh man, dude, it
Yeah.
was gnarly.
But the 100%, the drinks were worth it at the Bourbon Bar.
Mm-hmm.
So good, so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, honestly I don't know because I know we've talked about it before off camera, like what our favorite wineries were. But there's so many good ones. I don't know. Do you have some favorites or like?
It depends on what you're going for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, each one has
It's
a
like,
different feel for sure.
yeah. I feel like if you're going for sophistication, you have to go Blue Sky. Because I feel like
Yeah,
that's
that one's definitely fancier.
yeah,
Yeah,
the fancy one. If you want to get food, you go to Owl Creek
or Von Jakob.
or Von Jakob. But I never got food at Von Jakob. Oh no, I did.
Yes, you
Lies.
did.
Or Von Jakob, yes. In the winter, when it's cold, you go to Von Jakob. Because they
Yeah.
have a really nice indoor area with that little fireplace there, and you can really vibe in there.
Yeah. And Von Jakob's got the overlook too. So if you're like looking for something a little more scenic, there's Von Jakob.
Mm-hmm.
Alto is kind of just like
I would go to
nothing-
Alto Pass to like cause chaos, which is
Yeah.
exactly what we did when we went there.
Dude, wait, did we get the football stuck on the terrace thing?
On the fucking roof thing, yeah, we were
Playing football with his little kids football, and you got stuck.
Yep. Hence why you go over there and cause chaos.
Right, yeah. I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of all the ones I've been to because I'm forgetful. I don't know, Blue Sky, Starview, Owl Creek, Von Jakob, Alto.
Is there?
I feel like
another
there's several more, but I don't think I've been to them. I feel like isn't there one that's like Pomona Winery or something?
one? Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, but I don't know. I never been. Didn't go.
Yeah.
Didn't get to go. Should have failed a little bit more classes
Yeah,
to stay there a couple more.
we obviously graduated and we came down here, but Darcy is a year younger than me, and so she graduated in 3 years instead of 4.
Mhm.
And she keeps begging. She's like, "Can I go back? Can I go back?" It's like, you graduated already. Like, if
Yeah.
you go back, you're gonna have to go back for more than a year, unless you just want to waste money.
Right.
I was like, it's kind of too late at this point.
Take out some loans or something. Do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think to transition again, this is a less structured one. We just got lots of little topics. We don't have anything like super big that
True.
we're talking about.
True.
But best Halloween costumes. What you got? You got any in mind? What's the
You
best
know,
one that you participated in?
last weekend when I went to the Halloween party, or was it last weekend? I don't remember. It's all a blur. There was a woman dressed as a Italian dinner table.
And what? Huh?
So she had she had a table around her neck, and her face was inside a plate, and she had pasta, probably fake pasta, all over her head, and like sauce and meatballs. And
Hmm.
there was like a wine glass and a wine bottle, and then her like husband was like a dude that just had some really long hair, some hella chest hair, with like a tux, and it just said Luigi. And I
Huh.
was like, "What the fuck is this, man?" But hey, it was amazing, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Wow, nice." They won
I
like a best
definitely
costume, whatever.
definitely not heard of that ever.
Yeah, a pasta dinner table. Yeah, I also when I was out at the bar to the when I went to the bars after, man, I struggled on that one. Um, After I went to the bars, I saw a guy dressed as Viagra, and he had a blue onesie on.
Yeah.
He had a sticker in his chest that said Viagra, and he put like I don't know what he put in there, but he put like a little like maybe like the inside of a toilet paper.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I
like
mean?
told
So
people. Yeah.
his dick was sticking out, and I was like, "That
Yeah.
is very very intelligent of you, sir." And he's like, "Thank you, I appreciate it." So there you
Oh
go.
man.
But nah, I don't know. My costume, I dressed as a sumo wrestler once with one of those like blow up things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I also dressed up as a salt shaker once. The penguin
I
is a classic.
Yeah, the penguin. That one's one of the more memorable ones that I know of. Which you
Mm.
dressed up as not on Halloween.
Just
Um, you
yeah.
just put it on and about broke my computer one time.
That was my drunk anniversary, man. I can't.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we that's a whole nother episode. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that was the most memorable time that you've had a costume on because
Yeah.
you said you were going outside and barged into my fucking room.
True. But I guess I dress up as Spider Man most times anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've participated in a whole lot of good ones. Like I feel like I do a lot of generic ones, like army guy, fucking
You were
I don't
Top
know.
Gun, weren't you?
Yeah, I was Goose one
Yeah.
year.
You were a goose.
We ordered my jumpsuit to be Goose, and it was about 3 sizes too big.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have some like old like army BDUs, like vintage ones, and so I just wore an army BDU and then put a piece of paper over the thing that said army and just said like U.S. Navy instead. So it was a really janky goose
Yeah.
costume, but
Yeah.
I had the stash. You know, I mean, I
Fair.
was somewhat committed. I don't
Right.
know. I feel like I've not ever like I love Halloween, but I've not gone super hard on Halloween. We did. I just learned the other day, like last
Mm-hmm.
week that I guess Surf's Up is just a very large shared experience for people our age. Have you ever watched Surf's Up?
Surfs up. No.
Well,
Sorry.
like, no, I mean, you're from Brazil, so I don't think I can really use you as like the, the when I'm
Yeah.
generalizing Americans. No
Fair.
offense. But yeah. So I was like on TikTok, and like all these people are dressing up as Chicken Joe and Cody Maverick, and I was like, dude, that is an insanely good costume. Like I love that. And so that's what we went as this year. We were
Mm-hmm.
Chicken Joe and Cody Maverick. But I didn't realize that Surfs Up was just a giant shared experience for everyone. I'm honestly
Surfs up.
happy because it's like one of
Sorry.
my favorite movies from my childhood for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's a
I don't
movie.
know. Yeah, it's a movie. Surfing penguins, bro. Well, and a chicken.
Oh, the one with the penguins.
Yeah.
When did it come out?
I don't know, like 2003 or something, 2004.
I watched it in Portuguese, I think.
That's got the penguins with the
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got the hair on the side, and they're like
Well,
Yeah, I watched
don't
that
get it
movie.
confused with Happy Feet though,
No, yeah,
because
different. Yeah, I know Happy Feet. That's the tap dancing motherfucker.
yeah, yeah. I love it. You know, I don't know. I didn't realize that there were so many like shared experiences of my generation. I always thought that like our generation was kind of the one that like everybody hated, and we have a lot of different like experiences. But I've
Mm-hmm.
learned over the past couple of weeks, there's like everybody shares, surfs up. Everybody knows. You ever seen the movie Robots? I feel like everybody talks about robots. That
The
was
one
going
that comes
viral.
with like the instruction manual and stuff with the baby, and then they assemble the baby.
I,
And
yeah,
there's like
maybe. I
a
think so.
dude that like welds, and he's like a bad guy,
Yeah, I think
and he's
yeah,
like
yeah.
big and round or something.
And it's like one of the funniest Britney Spears song moments in movie history because whatever.
Well, once again, I have watched that movie in Portuguese, so I don't know, man. I don't know about the song part, but I
Yeah,
have watched it.
dude. I just remembered this. What about the Peaky Blinders costume? You did
Oh
Peaky
yeah,
Blinders.
that was
Yeah, that one was
legendary.
good. Yeah,
That
that
might
one
have
was
been
really
my
good.
like my biggest commit to a costume, because I
Yeah,
bought I brought cigarettes and a bottle of Jack, and I killed the cigarettes and the bottle of Jack.
yeah,
I
yeah.
lost 5 years of my life that night.
I mean, yeah, you know. I just learned yesterday that apparently when you smoke one cigar, it's equivalent to smoking uh, an entire pack of cigarettes. So one cigar is equivalent to an entire pack of cigarettes.
Tracks. Can't be
I don't
that
know if
good
it
and be good for you, right?
right. I mean, I don't know. I was just surprised, and then I guess I'm just ignorant and don't know the shit I'm doing. But I didn't realize that cigars have nicotine. I was just like, oh yeah, it's just tobacco.
But
Huh. I'm a dumbass. I don't know what to tell you.
no, no, they got mad nicotine.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
It's
got that
straight.
now.
It's straight from the leaf. It's like smoking marijuana, but like nicotine instead.
Yeah. It just doesn't have all the like like rat killer pesticide shit that cigarettes have.
That fucks you up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's that good
Were
stuff,
you
man. Mm.
were you ever the type to smoke cigarettes at like when you were fucked up? You ever do that?
Only at whenever we had those outside concerts with those people that did that,
Oh yeah.
and I was also really fucked up. And
Yeah.
then somebody was like, "You want a cigar or a cigarette? You want a dart?" And I was like, "Fine," but like I don't know, probably happened less than 5 times.
Yeah, I was the same way. I was just like I never really got into it, but I know it happened probably a couple of times when I was hammered. Where just like people have them,
Yeah,
some people we knew had them and
it's
like were
like
getting
here.
into them for a while. Yeah, and it's always something different too. It's like somebody's always has something that they're trying to offer to people. Like they're being overtly nice. They're just
Yeah,
like, here, have a cigarette, or pull
right.
out the Zen pouches. Oh, you want one? You want one of these?
Yeah,
You
the
know?
Zim. I never did the Zin pouches. You did, right?
Yeah, I did for well, I didn't.
Like
I
once or
don't know.
twice, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of them. They give you an extreme fucking head high though, because it's
Yeah, you
like,
told me about it, and I'm like, okay, I'm never doing it then. Fuck
yeah.
that.
I mean, I don't want to tell on myself, but I've tried a fair amount of non-hard drugs, and and anyway, I have not ever like been that just like it's almost immediate and it gives you like an extreme headache, which I'm sure the person I got it from like had the
Hmm.
strongest fucking one because they
Yeah.
come in like different I don't even know like concentrations like
Hmm. You got the
but
biggest one. Yeah, that boy's wild.
yeah the those things if you're not like haven't had it before maybe just do it for like a couple minutes and then throw it
Yeah,
out.
and throw it out. Yeah.
Yeah, not that it's like gonna kill you, but I mean, I remember
True.
getting like the head high and like I didn't want to like throw it out because I was embarrassed, but I just like sat there and I was focusing so hard on like being conscious. I was like Not only am I
Yeah.
hammered, but I've got this fucking insane head high right now.
Yeah, the
I don't
mix.
don't want to look like it's that bad.
Yeah. I remember whenever I was at the porch with you and Kai and we were smoking the big ass cigars. I got
Hmm.
really like, whoa. Like that shit was hitting me because I was smoking that bitch fast as hell.
Yeah. Well, and another thing too is like I don't know if it had anything to do with it, but like that was our like goodbye because y'all were
Yeah,
leaving the next day or
true.
something like that, and I was just like, "Fuck,
Because
this is sad."
our
So
last day.
I was, like I was also smoking the cigar pretty fast because I was like, "Fuck, this is how I'm gonna cope." Just fucking suck on
Yeah,
the cigar like a
true.
straw. Yeah.
Fuck.
And you know what I wish we would have done because that night we smoked those cigars and then we went inside and we were like
Mhm.
going through like the memories on the Snapchat, but
Yeah.
we didn't get fucking finished because you guys were lame and wanted to go home.
It was like 4 in the morning. We stayed there for so fucking long. And we were like,
Yeah, no,
dude, we have to
I
like,
understand why because you guys had to drive the next day. I was
we
like,
have to drive like hours tomorrow. Like I
I was so mad
cannot.
'cause we had so many like good shit that we were going through. Like we only got a quarter of the way through those photos, and
It
we
was
were
so
just like,
funny.
and then of course, like we're like, okay, we gotta go.
Hmm.
Uh, Everyone's like, okay, well, like we'll get on Zoom and do this.
Never
Never got
did.
on Zoom. Yeah,
Never will.
that's just how it happens. I
Oh,
was just
maybe on our
talking.
reunion.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of reunions, Nashville coming up.
Smashville.
I'm looking at Airbnbs for that right now.
Yes. What would
Hopefully
happen if I
we.
brought some of my work friends to Nashville? We're derailing the podcast right now, but I don't care.
It's fine. I mean, so here's the thing: is like I come with ideas, but I
Hmm.
am totally fine if we go off rails. We just talk about whatever. I mean, it's a
Hmm.
podcast. People talk about it. But anyway,
Fair.
what happens if you bring work friends? I mean, I'm not gonna like. Here's the deal
Hmm.
with work friends. I don't care if you bring them. Like, we will definitely party up with your work friends,
Hmm.
but also depending on how many of them there are, there is not going to be an Airbnb that's close that can fit like that many
All of
people.
us. Yeah, true.
Yeah. So you would have to get another Airbnb or something. Because I'm looking at those right now. Because I think we have like 6 or 7 people confirmed
Hmm.
going. A possibility of up to 9 or 10.
Yeah.
So,
We
which is
definitely have to
difficult.
get stumbling distance like we did before.
Right. Yeah. Because it's like I remember the first year we did it, we didn't, and we like getting an Uber out of there was kind of difficult.
Yeah. It was chaotic. Plus, paying extra for your phone being low in battery, not the
Yeah.
move.
Right. And so like even if it's like only I don't even remember how far away ours was last year, but it was like maybe a mile and a quarter.
Yeah.
That's a doable walk. As long
Hmm.
as you're not going through like an area where you're gonna get mugged.
Or a big, far down, very far down hole.
Yeah, don't fall down the insanely large parking garage that has just an open fucking thing right there that you could fall down like 8, 10 stories.
That shit was scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
Oh
times.
man.
We can
Nashville. I
dedicate an episode to
mean,
Nashville, I think.
I was gonna say, I mean, we've got plenty of time. We could do like a Nashville part one right now if you wanted to, but I mean, I'll let it be up to you. That we
38.
we
We're
would
at
meet with
38.50 right now. So I don't know.
3850
Yeah. We can preview the Nashville
preview.
trips.
I mean, I don't know. We go to Nashville every year for
Mhm.
my birthday, and it started as just like a one time thing. It started on my 21st.
Mhm.
We thought it was gonna be a one time thing, I guess,
We thought
but we thought, and then it was
turn into a
fucking
2 is
yeah.
now progressing into a 3.
Right, right. We thought it was gonna be fun as fuck,
Right.
and we I don't know. I feel bad though because it's like I don't feel bad because like I don't know. I'm conflicted because like every year I'm like, hey, like let's go celebrate my birthday, guys. I'm starting to feel a little like Kai, or I'm like
Yeah.
planning my birthday like six
Where it's
months
like,
in
guys, it's
advance.
my birthday in 7 months. We need to
Yeah,
plan this
Kai's
party right
always like
now.
in November. He's like, yo, we're gonna have the maddest birthday coming up. Like his birthday is like 5 months away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder. I wonder what he's
I
gonna
but
want to do for his birthday this year
I
or
know,
next year.
I know. but I feel a little bad because I'm always like, "Hey guys, celebrate my birthday," and then I'm like, I don't know. We never really do anything as big for other people's birthdays. I feel like, which is like sad. Like I want to do things for other people.
Yeah.
I don't want to just always be like, yeah, like, come to Nashville for my fucking birthday.
Well, I mean, I don't know. My birthday always falls in like Thanksgiving week, so like people don't want to travel twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
always like, it's always been that way. Like, always
Well, you're not even gonna
Thanksgiving
be
week.
here for your birthday this year, so I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
even
bouncing,
celebrate it
bro.
with you.
Peace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to my to visit the fam in Brazil, and we have I'm usually not a guy that asks for much for my birthday, but this year I was like, nah, I'm gonna spend 1 week in Brazil. I haven't been for 3 years. It's my
Yeah.
homeland. So I was like, I want these meats, I want these beers, I want these snacks, I want these
Yeah.
people, and I want this house, and I want to play these games of cards. I have everything lined up. So like, we're gonna stay at like this crazy Airbnb for 4 days that has like a
Mhm.
pool and like grill and stuff like that,
Nice.
and we're gonna go absolutely crazy. We ordered like 40 liters of Brazilian beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pounds and pounds of, I'm sorry, kilos and kilos of meat.
Oh yeah, you American, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
man.
that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. But yeah, that's in 2 weeks, and then I'm back. Just boom boom.
Boom, boom.
I
Yeah,
just have
I
to
mean,
worry because my car, bro, my car's fucked, man.
your car's fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, you tell them about your car though.
My car? I mean, I don't know if I want to tell them about my car. Essentially, somebody pulled out in front of me while I was doing 50 miles an hour, and I have a vehicle that's now totaled, and I have to find a new one. Which is like, I'm not even upset about it. It's just like, what the fucking hassle, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Hassle.
so many
And
memories
it's
in the red truck, man.
yeah. I'm more pissed about that. It's because like that red truck was it was old as fuck. Nobody else would
Hmm.
want to buy it, but I love that thing. And man, it was such a good utility vehicle for me. And
Yeah.
then we were literally like, before this happened, we were trying to buy another vehicle, but like we were trying to get rid of our other car. And then
Right.
we fucking this happened, and now we're like, well, shit. I guess we got to buy two cars now.
Yeah. That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But anyway, why is your car fucked? Why?
Oh, well, you know how it is, my car. I have to like stick a piece of metal in there to turn it off, and like two windows don't work. There's an eraser propped up between the glass and the door to make the
Yeah.
window not go down because it's broken.
Lucy.
It doesn't have
Sorry.
hot air, so like winter's coming. Winter's coming.
Yeah.
So I will be once again without hot air in my car.
You're just gonna have to freaking bundle up. Yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
Yeah.
I
It
guess we
really
can end there.
sucks. It really sucks transporting people from bars to
Yeah. Yeah.
no
When you're
longer bars.
DD. Yeah. That's one nice thing about having a truck is like you could fit like a total of 4 people in my truck.
Hmm.
So I was like, well, I mean, I can DD, but somebody else is gonna have to DD too, you know?
Right.
Or it's like, and nobody wants me to drive their vehicle. You know, everybody's got that little thing where they're like, yeah, a little control freakish about their vehicle. You know, so it's like
Yeah.
I offered to be DD in like Kai's car, your car, but it's just like,
Hmm.
nah, whatever. So that was nice.
Yeah.
I didn't have to DD as much after I bought the truck,
True. True.
which was fun.
Nice.
Which was fun.
Nice, bro. Nice
But yeah,
decoration, by the way, behind you.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, we're a Christmas positive household. As soon as Halloween's over, Christmas goes up. We just block out like 4 days for Thanksgiving. You know, it's like
Fair.
but the rest is Christmas season,
Take it all
which
down,
is
put the fall stuff back up, and then
I don't know about that, but yeah,
yeah.
that's another thing I guess we can talk about, fill some more time. I know this is probably a boring episode for those of you who aren't super involved in our lives, but whatever. Uh, I don't like we've traveled back and forth so much for like the wedding and like other stuff to home, and it's like a 13-hour drive. It's
Hmm.
cost a lot of money, and so we're low key like, yeah, I don't think we're going back for the holidays, so we're just gonna chill.
Yep.
You know, hopefully it'll be. I mean, I know everybody else is complaining about it getting cold, and I'm just like sitting here. It's like a high of fucking 78 today.
Yeah, you made the right move, man. Moving down south.
Yeah. I'm chilling. I'm like sweating, and I've got a long sleeve and a jersey on. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
It's like, This is nice. This is nice.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're just not gonna. I don't think we're gonna go back for the holidays to the chagrin of our families,
Hmm.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah. You said your family's gonna come down, right, or something?
Yeah. I think
They
they're. I
might.
think they're gonna like. They're gonna come down the weekend after or the week after Christmas or something.
Fair.
So
Fair.
that'll be nice. But
My
yeah,
fam's coming down also for New Year's or
yeah.
for Christmas, not for New Year's.
Well, yeah. You told me about those plans. Those are gonna be fun. I'm legitimately excited for you because like I'm not one that to be like to like go to the city, but Christmas
Yeah.
in New York is like a lot of people's like bucket list kind of stuff.
Right.
So
Yeah. Go see
yeah,
the. Hopefully, it's like there is snow, but it's not snowing.
yeah. I
That
mean,
way, it's like cool to see.
I don't want to shout out another podcast, but it's fine. I was listening to Son of a Boy Dad the other day,
Aha.
and
Classic.
they were talking about winters in New York, and they low key made a really good point. Is like we lived in the Midwest, right? The Midwests have the harshest winters
Mm-hmm.
like out there, especially in Chicago with like the wind coming off the lake and stuff. Like Chicago is insane. I went
Right.
up there to visit Kai during the wintertime, and like you cannot walk around without your just like blood freezing in your hand,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I can't imagine New York being as bad as Chicago winters, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I think everybody just loves Christmas in New York. I don't know. Maybe
Oh
there's
yeah.
some charm to it,
It's a
but
magical time.
yeah. Yeah. I think what what does this podcast turn into?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's like we put party animals. Party. Oh, it's a magical time in New York for Christmas.
We started with like top 10 college party songs, and we ended up at like talking about wholesome Christmas plans.
Right. Oh, we're old, man. We're fucking old. God damn it.
We've peaked. We're
Yeah, we
done.
peaked. Yeah, we peaked in college. Yep.
We're one of those people now. Oh my gosh, it's so
Oh
funny.
man.
All right, well, hopefully we come back with some more accurate content to what our normal is next week
Mm-hmm.
or 2 weeks from now. I hope everyone enjoyed this wholesome podcast.
Yes. Episode 10, bro, best one yet. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
honestly,
just
yeah.
saying.
All right, Pedro, where can they find us, bro?
They can find us at the Bailey Boys Show on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Did I forget any underscores? I don't think I did.
No underscores at the Bailey Boy Show.
At the
Uh,
Bailey Boys Show.
you know, we were talking about doing like a sister podcast, so just be staying tuned into the Instagram for announcements about that to fill our off weeks. Yeah, so just keep checking our Instagram, and then hopefully we'll be posting more on TikTok. We've only got one clip. It's kind of sad. We got to be better. I got to talk to
Yeah.
the social media manager. We gotta maybe give her a raise or something. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
anyway, we'll see you next time. That's all.
Sounds good. Let me play the outro music. Peace out.
Professionals we are.